Hi everyone, this is Laura, and this is the layout that I created using the products pull video that I made 2 days ago. And if you guys did see that video, I had pulled an awful lot of stuff, and I'm happy to say I pretty much used everything that I pulled except for one or two things. And I did make two layouts. So whatever I didn't use in this layout, I used in the other layout. So really quick, let me start with the top. Let me just move my camera so you can see the top real quick. Um, as you can see over here, I fussy cut those. Well, first I used the graphic 40. I actually used several paper collections to make this layout, mostly the graphic 45 ABC Premiere. I also wound up taking some paper from the Prima script collection and also some vintage um, sheets of, I guess, book papers, what you would call it. um, so real quick, on the title, I fussy cut all the postage stamps that had lettering. And guys, I just thought that would make cute letters that spelled out Leanne's name. As you can see, Leanne. And love, love, love those little vintage photos on those stamps. And then what I did was I took some of those wooden blocks that I also had that were my daughter's um, that I was using, and I kind of grunged them up with some black soot and some vintage photo. And then I attached those alphas. If you remember correctly, I also had a pack of alphas from the girls' papery. And those are the alphas that I kind of stuck there. Um, I believe these were them. And I just put those right onto those little red little blocks. I took a piece of the designer paper from the collection and I paper punched it along the sides using one of my Friskars punch. I also took the script paper from the Pima paper collection and I added these stickers. And if you remember, these were those 7 gypsy stickers that I have pulled, and these both came from that collection from the 7 gypsies paper. And I added some more of that vintage book note paper for the little clipboard, and I love the clipboard, and I did incorporate it in my layout. It just, to me, screams school. And how I did that was I had a piece of ribbon that I hot glued here to the paper, and I hot glued it right here so that the chain can actually have some mobility but not come all the way down, as you can see. And I just attached it with the ball chain that it came with. I distressed these two papers in the back when I distressed them and I grunged them up, and I also added some vintage photo and some black soot, and again some of that text paper. I vintaged that all up, and over here as well I added some Prima bling, and I added one of the Recollections butterfly, and in the middle of that I added a number 6 also from the papery girls papery alphas. And if you notice, you'll see a 6 and a 7, and that's because in second grade she was 6 going on 7. So she started out the school year being 6 years old, and then she turned 7 during the course of that year. So I wanted to remember her age, and I also used these flashcards that came with the paper collection, and I also put a 6 and a 7 as well there. So that's what the significance of the numbers are on that layout. I use one of those rose brads, which I love, love, love. Don't know if you girls can see that. It is so pretty. That's part of the girls, the Dear Lizzie elemental brads that I have pulled. And those are pretty cute. And I don't know if you remember what they look like, but these were them. And as you can see, there's two red ones missing. That's because I used them one on one layout and one on the other one. And I also added this sticker that also came from the 7 Gypsy papers, and I backed that on cardstock and designer paper, and I just glued it down underneath the photo. Over here I used the 7 Gypsies wooden ruler, as you can see here, and I put a circle bling around the number 6, because that's how old my baby was in this photo. I added some of those little bling flowers on the bottom. And these were also, I'm sorry you guys, my hands are so very bad today. I can barely lift up this layout. This was also, oh boy, this was also part of the 7 Gypsy stickers. And over here, one of my favorite parts of the layout is these little um, composition notebook stamps. Oh, let me get that stamp real quick. This is by Jenny Bolin, and it is one of my favorite little notebook stamps. It is the cutest. I don't know if you guys can see that. And what I did is I used some archival ink in red and green, and voila, my journaling. Isn't that cute? I made a red and a green one. I so love these little notebooks. And of course, I just put in a hinge there so that I would be able to open and fold it. Nothing fancy. And I left, again, this open here so that I'll be able to tuck them in and do some journaling, or I can tuck them behind the photo here, so I did leave space there. On the bottom here, I have 2 of those buttons that I also pulled with the twine in the middle already. I have the red gross grain ribbon and that black seam binding ribbon type stuff. And I just attached that. I'm sorry guys, I have a little piece of glue here that I didn't see. There we go. And I attached that there along with the number 7 and the cards that I showed you earlier. And of course I have an A+ sticker that also came from the 7 Gypsies School Days sticker collection, which I also backed on black cardstock along with the letters and the alphas on top. They all have black cardstock, and the photo itself I also put red cardstock, and the, oh Lord Jesus, I cannot speak. I'm sorry guys. I promised I was going to load the video yesterday. I was in a lot of pain. It was not a good day, and so I'm here trying to get through it today, and it's just that my hands are really hurting me bad. But in any case, this was a Graphic 45 designer paper from the same collection, the ABC Premier collection, and that's what the photo's on. And over here, way on the bottom right here, is where I have that noteworthy making memories photo journal paper. Only once I started layering, I kind of covered up most of the journaling, but I did like the shape of it, and I wanted to use it in the background. And I wasn't too worried about the journaling because I created the 2 little notebooks for the journaling for this photo. So that's my layout, as promised. One day later than I thought. I am so sorry, guys. Again, here's a look at that stamp in case any of you guys want to go get it for your school day photos. It is super adorable. I love it. It's one of my favorite journaling stamps right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the layout. I'm sorry for stumbling over my words today, guys. Trying to concentrate here. I have 2 more videos to load up, and I'm calling it a day. No crafting for Laura today. Anyway, everyone be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.